There we go. Okay, this should work now, right? Da 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 da. Why is it red? Let me see. What does this look like in real life? It looks kind of fine. I mean, the resolution isn't amazing, but yeah. Ha. Hi. Why is this not working so well? I've never done a live stream with YouTube. Yeah. Usually this little square here is supposed to be green for like the connection quality, and it's dropping like a quarter of the frames. So you have to tell me if this is okay or not. Like, what does this does the stream feel nice and not laggy, or pan left? I am only on the left. That's cool. So, but that is probably only my mic. So can I change the properties here to be... Oh, okay, no. Because it's... Wait, can I change that here? Because it's in input 1 and 2, and it's not running through something else. It's just going straight into OBS. Okay. Maybe there's like an audio filter that can copy left to right. No. This is just gain, right? Yeah, that's just gain. That is the most bare bone plugin of all time. So is the sound okay, or is the mic on the left? Okay, but if I play something in Ableton, I hope this isn't gonna be too loud. This should be stereo now, though. So is that fine? Just let me know. I will try to fix the left issue. But let me know if the... Yes, I did to mono. I know, but then it's gonna put the thing, the whole stream, like Ableton's gonna be mono too. I don't want that. There's no like easy plugin to copy left to right. If it had Ableton's utility, it would be so much nicer. Why is there's mute, but there's no left right pan? Okay. I might have to restart the stream for this to work. I hope not. I haven't even posted the link yet. So you're all early. It's not that I'm not ready yet. It's not it. You're all early. Okay, the program must be restarted. I knew it. Okay, alright, here we go, mono. Then at least it's gonna be harder to rip those IDs. Ha! Okay. Alright, I'm gonna restart real quick. And I'll be right back. And then hopefully this will work. Okay, there we go. This should be fine now. Is this okay? Let me know if this works, and this should still be stereo. But now I should be fine. It's all good, yay! Amazing. We did it. Not even on? No, there we go. Alright, I need a nicer way to look at the chat, but this is fine. It's a bit loud. Oh wait, the DAW is too loud? The DAW is so much louder than your voice. Okay, yeah, that's an easy fix. I already had it down here, but okay, yeah, I'll give this like minus 16 or something. So now we can, also this mic can come closer to my mouth. Hello. This thing's a little annoying. Okay, here we go. Increased quality. And DAW is this loud. And it's fucking dying. I shouldn't swear so much, right? Because we're on YouTube as well. Like, you can like monetize streams, right? Okay, yeah, I'll close this project file because that is too much for my laptop right now. Yeah, cool. The mic is too low. Yeah, maybe I can boost that too. Okay, this is where we need the gain. Also, yeah, I didn't know about this thing. This is nice. This is at like 14%. The DAW. Okay, yeah, I can boost the mic with the. Now we know about the gain. Oh, whoops. Where was that? Filters. There we go. A little bit. Is that okay? If I boost this by, it's twice as loud if it's so probably like 4. That's just a tiny bit. Nah, ba-dee. And Ableton crashed. Cool. Good start. Good start to the stream. Ignore. Restart, and I'ma post the stream on Twitter or something. What's the easiest way? I hope everyone is having uploaded today. Super happy about that, because that's like one of the tracks I was most excited about from the EP. Where did it take that picture from? I don't know. That's did I have it as like my background or something on my channel? YouTube live stream now. Eek. Yeah, someone tweeted that I should probably like rather do it right now, because then people in Europe can watch and go to bed at a healthy time as well. Which I as a fellow European, completely understand. I don't even know what song's gonna be uploaded tomorrow. We're doing like a song a day, except for Sunday, because you should calm down on Sunday and chill and take a break. Greetings from Argentina. Greetings back. More glitch hop. I know, right? Didn't I do any glitch hop recently? Did I do any 110? No. I made something funky though. Let me see if this works. Funky step. There we go. Let's have a look. You want to do melodic today? I don't know if I can like make a song today or something from scratch. I'm like down to answer EP questions and stuff for a little bit. My girlfriend's gonna be back in a bit as well. Oh yeah, this one's kind of funny. Oh yeah, I have a cold right now. I need to get some tissues in a second. This is kind of a cool little random sound that I came across. That's just like a little sync wavetable with a delay. But it somehow reminded me of, I don't know, funky cone vibes.
Well.
Yay. Oh, I've totally forgot. I can just boost the mic over here. There's a knob. Da-da-da-da-da. I hope it's not too uneven right now, loudness-wise still. Yeah, this is getting more melodic. Everything's getting a lot more melodic now. This EP is super loud though. The last tune is a bit melodic. Yeah, it's a little bit Fox Stevenson vibes. I can see that with the chords. Yeah, there's a cool little section here. I recorded some guitars for this too somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, this is some guitar I recorded. And then frequency shifted, so it sounds really weird. Actually, I feel like I don't even have to. Yeah, there's some video we made about a few of the EP tracks where I go through some sounds. So there's gonna be like a little bit of, it's like gonna be like, I don't know, 5-minute video where I show like the coolest sound of Wallmonger and some other tunes and then explain those, instead of making like a 10-minute video about just one track. It's like a little bit of everything. Da, 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 da. Please make some bass house. Yeah, I've been feeling some house vibes recently. Where'd it go? Da, 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 fun house. Let's see what that is. Drums post-processing. Drums don't need that much post-processing. I feel like, at least for this very heavy EDM, most of the samples, especially everything that comes from Splice or something, is usually already so limited, maximized, normalized, and processed that it's really hard to just to process that. I mean, you can start layering snares and then make your own funky stuff. That I understand. Melodic land ID. I know exactly which one you mean, and I'm working on it. I don't want to show it. The trance one is gonna come out real soon. What are your thoughts on the Pop Academy in Mannheim? Because I'm thinking of going there. It is a really great place. I can only recommend that place. The entrance exam is a bit hefty, but it is absolutely worth it. It's great people there. I feel like I've learned the same amount from teachers as I learned from just other students, just because everyone there is like nerding out so hard in their own field though. So everyone likes music there obviously, but then you'll have like the guitarist guys who just are all about guitars and Kemper and like amp simulations and effect pedals and stuff, and then I have no clue about that. So when you just hang out, you like learn so much other shit, and it's great, and I love it. Oh yeah, what is this? All right, I'm gonna turn off the vocal on this, cause I don't wanna give that away. Oh wow, that sounds amazing. Let me try and make this work, because this laptop is already dying just trying to keep the stream alive. I'm gonna just turn the limiter off. Nope, that does not help. It's probably the whole vocal groups. I'm gonna just delete them and then not save this. That's a little bit better, but not quite. Say no soothe on anything. What's the sample rate at? That's already a lot. Aww. Should close those tabs, shouldn't I? Probably should close this tab. I'm gonna just freeze everything and hope this works. Let me try that. It's probably because all these serums here are, they have like a million voices, and I think this is a contact with strings or something, so that's a lot. Please do a stream in German. That'd be so, like, that would narrow down the target audience a lot, though. So many Dropbox tabs. Oh yeah, those are just all videos from shows, like from videographers that I was just looking at and trying to like pick some good ones for a compilation or something. So that's just that. Let me freeze this. Any tips to solve creative droughts? Interestingly, so I didn't really like when I find like song starters in sample packs, especially on Splice. Lots of sample packs been doing that, but there's like a cool level where you find like a sample has already a nice musical idea, like a chord progression or a melody and some sort of flavor, and then you can start from there instead of starting from absolute scratch. So you have like a little bit of a trigger to start from there. You're like, oh, I'm gonna remix this sample, even though it's just from a sample pack, and then in the end you've made your own track. That's good to get out of Creative Drought. There's a really cool plugin by Output Sound called Arcade, which is kind of the same thing, but like a plugin, and it's connected to the internet too, so they keep feeding it with new loops. And there's like lots of different loops in all kinds of different categories, different styles, and especially if I'm in a writing session and I need to start something from scratch, or I need something to add in the background, that thing has been helping me a lot. I do not use UAD plugins. Maybe I might in the future, I don't know, but not right now. I don't know. It just adds one more thing to all the stuff I need to carry with me everywhere I go, sort of. If I started using UAD plugins at home and then I'm on the road, I need to take the interface with me everywhere I go. It makes sense if you like record your own vocals a lot, because then you need to bring an interface anyways, and like some people have like a little setup with their mic that and like a UAD interface, like a little Apollo or something, or what's it called, the little Apollo Twin, like the small ones, that they like take with them, and then they can record vocals in their hotel room and stuff while they're on the road. Maybe this works now. Yay! Haha. A little bit of house. A little bit of fidget in there. I miss Fidget House. This is a... Love it. I don't know if the stream will be saved. Will you do more direct? What do you mean? Is this like a virtual Riot Direct, like Nintendo Direct? Yeah, Meet the Heavy never really made it, right? I don't know. I'm playing it sometimes, but yeah. There was like this overabundance of songs I made with TF2 samples. Only a few select had to make it through. Also, I'm learning German just to go to the Pop Academy. Oh yeah, they do some courses in English too, and they will also help you to find German courses or something. Because, for example, who was it? Alice Merton from Chicago. She did this song No Roots, for example. That was on the radio here a lot. She went to the People Learn It there so quick. And also, she's been doing absolutely amazing. Try Death Step. No, man, not even once. Death Step? That sounds too scary, man. Fuck. I don't... What about R.I.P. Noisia? I mean, it's not R.I.P. yet. It's till the end of 2020. So we can all adjust. That's nice of them to like announce it that early. Also, I don't know. They've been doing it for so long. It's absolutely fair to just go in and out of projects. They'll still make music and be there. I'm not sad. I'm not crying. You're crying. Why didn't you record the set at Boat's house? I never recorded any of the sets at Boat's house. They always had someone there recording them. I don't know. This time there was just no one there. There's still lots of videos from it. Still wanting ASMR step. Nice. Where's the German sample at the end of Das Rhythm from? It's from some interview in Berlin where someone walks around and just asks people like, have you ever been frustrated before? And some people are like completely confused by the reply, but like by the question, and doesn't give the funniest replies. And then there was like one really good one that I thought we could put at the end of the song. I'm trying to answer a question while reading other stuff. This is really hard on my brain. How do you EQ a growl? Go on Wikipedia and look up formant frequencies, and then place your EQ points at the right frequencies, and then have fun, because then suddenly anything can sound like an A or an E or U, and then you can mess around with that, and that's really fun. Dun, 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 dun. Why is this not? There we go. Do we have anything cool here I can show? Should we just try something from... Should I just make an empty project and just mess around? I don't know if this stream will be uploaded. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I need to make more YouTube videos, right? Absolutely, you are absolutely correct. I got a good camera. I just need a tripod, and then I could start filming some videos here at home. I would want to make some videos like, for example, I've been collecting USBs from, like, go through them one by one and listen to stuff. That'd be interesting. Will you do feedback? I know it's like super fun and would be really cool, but it would take so much time. And I already feel like I'm not getting enough done in terms of making music. I know there needs to be more studio time. Try 190 BPM. But isn't that just 95 BPM at the end of the day again? What do you think? Yeah, I know. Can you show us the Jump the Gun project? I don't know if I have that. I probably named it Ivy Lab something, because that was there we go. Because that's like the sound I was going for. Yeah, let's have a look at that. I haven't opened that since in over a year or something. Oh, I gotta keep an eye on my phone if my girlfriend comes back. I hope she comes back. Music theory stuff. Oh yeah, that's fun stuff. Can definitely talk a little bit about that in a bit. There's no yeah, there's no real glitch hop in the works. I need to... Oh, this is what this is. Oh, okay. There's no real glitch hop in the works, but for a future album, there should 100% be some glitch hop. I know what this is. This is just me working on... This is missing a hi-hat. This is just me working on bass sounds in form and then bouncing them out. I think some of this made it into... Yeah, I think some of this made it into Cry Some More or something. Yeah, these are all like very, very snarly. Oh my god. But I already saved all of these. Probably, it's probably, is it version 2? No, it's none of these. It's not called Jump the Gun. I didn't name the project file that, did I? I did! Wow, that's a very rare thing. Usually, the project file has a completely unrelated name to the actual song name, and then it's so hard to find. What's your favorite chord? It is just it's a fifth with another fifth on top, so C, G, D, like 2/5. So like a double power chord, the emo power chord. That's what I would call it. Because it has a really open feel and it sounds really like strong and full, but it's neither minor nor major. So I think that's a really cool chord. I know, I should come to Italy, maybe on the next Europe tour, who knows, book me. Can you please make a DJ tutorial, like how to mix and stuff? I feel like I am the least qualified person to do that. Like DJing was just more of a necessity in the end to actually play the songs live that I made, so I don't know if I'm that good at it. I try to stay in key and stuff. Like that's more important, but like I really like to focus on that if I DJ, so it's more like, so it sounds more like one long song. I try to avoid like at the end of a song there's a big impact and then the next song just starts and they can be completely different tempo and key. You can do that once or twice during a set, I think, but then that's enough. Oh god, this is gonna, I need to take a lot of stuff off for the computer not to die right now. Oh, it's Ozone 7 or something. Oh, I didn't even use this. Oh, this looks so different. This looks nicer. Ozone 7 looks nicer than 8. A little more colorful. I don't know. Ooh, yeah. Audio dropouts. Just how I like him. I think most of this is audio. Yeah, this is a bit of a letdown, isn't it? I'm sorry. I don't even know what's going on in here. Yeah, most of these are just like audio files I made previously to this. This like Basement. This was from Basement, but then like sped up and stuff. I think the second half of this is actually from Chop Chop. Where is it? Here. Oh no, wait, it's in the whole second. It's in the second drop. Yeah, it's kind of like the second drop of Chop Chop though. No, where is it? Da, 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 da. Oh, it's the part in between here. Yeah, those were the same samples. I just made like a folder with all kinds of stuff back then, and then most of the songs on the German Engineering EP were just assembled. I think Pray for Rhythm was the only one where most of the basses were actually Serum. There is actually Serum in here. I don't even know what this is doing. Okay, apparently this is like a completely different idea over here. What are those? These are terrible. Yeah, that one. Okay, that one is in there. What was I trying to do here? Oh god. There's like a whole nother song hidden inside of this. Oh, let's hear it with the drums. Oh god. No. It needs the percussions to work, but that kind of sucks. I mean, this patch could be cooler. Like this, it could be made into something cool. And what is this? Okay, that's Time Warp. That was me trying to, yeah, remake Time Warp by Subfocus, just as a little joke. Are you planning on playing a show in Poland? I'm playing a show in Russia soon, I think. Not sure yet. In some visa issues there. Not issues. Trying to get my visa for that. But yeah, maybe on the next Europe run. I don't know. There's like one Europe run every year, kinda, where I try to cover as much as I can in like as little time as possible, so I'm not away for that long. But it's also cool to come to Europe every year, so I can stay a little longer, visit my family and stuff. Yeah, I've never played in Russia before, so I'm super stoked. I've seen lots of videos of like huge festivals like Alpha Fest and stuff. They look insane. It just looks like EDC Vegas too, like huge stage, massive production, great lights. Advices for organizing a track. I have my little system here with drums, bass, synths, samples, and then the sidechain group and the sidechain trigger. But as soon as it gets too complicated, they usually break up out of this. And if there's a vocal, it's gonna be there. I'm gonna have their own group. They're gonna have their own group and stuff. Other people do it more mixing wise, in terms of like they won't be like synths and bass, but it will be like sub and then a group for mids. That works too. I think Belly Live do that. Yeah, this depends on how your brain works. What's easier for you to visualize. I need tissues. Oh God. Ah, there we go. I'm sorry, I have a cold. And allergies. Russia loves hentai. That's good to know. What's your favorite song made by you? I don't know, that sounds like... That always sounds weird to answer, because then it feels like I love my own song. Very self-absorbed. But I don't know. I really like how Save Yourself turned out. The drop's very like loud and screamy, but I am really happy about the intro, because it has this super dark, I don't know, end-timey impending doom kind of vibe. I like that. And that's worked exactly out the way I wanted it to sound. So that's cool. Yeah, there was no real like overarching inspiration for this album. I felt like they all had like, they were just all really heavy tunes, but I tried to connect them all. Like most of the tunes on the EP connect to the next one, which is why there's also going to be like a long continuous mix of the whole EP, and it's like one long thing. It sounds really nice when you just listen through it. But yeah, I don't know. This overall feeling of impending doom was, I guess, a driving force trying to create something like that. I don't know. Gib bitte Growl Rack. Nice. And tips on how to make melodic dubstep. I don't know. Try just writing a song or chord progression first. Like I always, especially for melodic dubstep, I always start with piano, and then write a chord progression and the melody there. I'm so in the dark. The lighting is terrible. Oh God. And then go from there. Like once you have that, like transfer that to big saw chords, and then go from there. Actually, can I pull up a piano? Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun. And turn down the buffer size, because this is huge and there's going to be loads of latency. How's the stream quality? Because this is like in the orange and reds. I hope this is still all okay and holding up. You made a collab with Panda Ice in LA called Under the Rain. Is that true? No. I don't know. I don't know a song of that name. There were some weird songs I never made circling around. There was a song called Freeze Over a while ago that I never made, but it was on YouTube. Okay. Do you start your songs with the intro? It's so different every time. Sometimes it can literally be like, I'll go through my Splice library, like the stuff I bought on Splice, and I'll just listen to like a single pad or something like this. Then I'll be like, oh yeah, let's start a song with that. And then I'll like write chords and an intro and whatever. Or I'll be working on sounds all day, like super heavy bass noises, and then just start from there. Like make a folder with like rendered out stuff, and then I'm like, and I'm, oh, I really like that. Okay, and then I'll make a drop, and then I'll have to be like, okay, how to make the build up. It's kind of easier to make the build up once you have the drop, because you can take parts of the drop and then preview them in the build up with like no sub or really far away reverb. So that also helps writing. But then again, if sometimes I would just make an intro, like Save Yourself. I started from absolute beginning. Like the first sound is the first thing I started with, and then the whole intro came about, and then I made the build up, and then I made the drop. So that one I produced like from start to finish, which also works, because then you have this whole intro and the build up, and you already like have more of feeling what the drop should sound like or what it's going to be, so it all fits together a bit more maybe. Also, if you've made a really high build-up and a cool intro, you want the drop to work and be good, so it's a little more motivation there to make it sound good, I guess. I don't know. How have you changed the sampled skin? What do you mean? The Ableton skin? That's just that's just some template from the internet. Oh yeah, some overall sample recording techniques and how to process vocals and stuff would be interesting. There will be melodic dubstep in the future, yes. How do you start your intros? I don't know, with something. Like I'd put... Recently, what I also really like doing, I can recommend this, is just go and get single note samples. Like one-shots, single notes. So I've been sorting these myself. These are all just from Splice. But I don't like that they arrive in like a million subfolders. If you buy like 5 samples from 5 different sample packs, you're going to end up with 5 times 3 subfolders, so 15 folders. I like to sort them in my own little system, and these are all just like single notes. So I'll just go and be like, I don't know, that one, put it in a sampler, and then just start messing with that, and then like start from there. Maybe you layer it with something. Yeah. That one's really cool. That one has a lot of echoes, so that kind of sounds cool if you pitch it up and down, because it goes faster and slower. There's a bit much in this, so I might like filter this, and then you already have some sort of, I don't know, cool chord. I just like working with one-shots, because it does sound a little like sampled, and like the same sample is being pitched up and down, and not as cool as a crazy multi-sample velocity round robin groups contact instrument. But it has a little more character sometimes than a synth, like just a synth patch, just something completely synthesized. And I like that. And you can still layer it with the serum. I've also, like, I've added this whole folder of one-shot samples to the noise folders in serum. So if I'll make like a simple plucky sound, let's just do that real quick, I can immediately add a nice splice sample on top. So if we just have something like, okay, that sounds like ass. Let's make this a bit better. Like a nice little plucky guy with reverb and delay, super basic. No, whoops. This has become an automatic thing that I changed this to tonal delay. Let's say we made a really boring plucky sound, but then you can just go in here and be like, oh, okay, notes, bell stab, don't loop, key track, louder. And then you immediately have a nice layer, and then already your tiny little saw plug has become a little more organic. Nice. Wait, should I just... Yeah, just as an example, and then you can just try different ones. The bell ones are really nice, but there's like all kinds of stuff in here. That's kind of cool. Yeah. So either like this way or just by using the simpler. I really like that. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat at all. Throwback EP part 2. Yes, I know. I really want to do that. But I feel like if I made a throwback EP part 2, all of those songs I would just want to save for an album. So, yeah. Like Space Laces Voltage. Yeah, I have so much unreleased stuff. I could do a mix like that. His visuals look so cool. There's some cool stuff in there. Make a collab with Zyland. Oh, I haven't seen him in so long. I don't know if he's coming to LA anytime soon. I need to hit him up again. Bam, ba-dum, bam. There is so much going on in the chat. Oh my god, could you show the Wallmonger bass patches? I actually am going to in a video that's gonna come out soon. So there's gonna be like a little studio time thing about a couple of songs from the EP. So that's gonna be that's gonna be in there. What do you think about the new Cohen Song EP? I love it. I also love the album. I think they're playing tonight in downtown LA with Haywire. I might go. We'll see. Bam ba bam. Still the same questions because there's such a delay. Thoughts on Sultan? I haven't heard any new music from him in a while. Like, I haven't been looking. I don't know if he's put out any. I loved his stuff. He had good sound design. Oh, this is nice. What is rhythm shifter? Rhythm shifter is just a frequency shifter. That doesn't affect your sub. I like this sound. Let's add some stuff just for fun. Should we do something like that? Yeah, the chat needs a moderator. I'm so sorry. It's a mess. I should have done it on Twitch because we already have moderators there. But I thought YouTube was going to be nicer. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. What's the BPM for that? I'm like automatically playing at 150 BPM already. Ah, the second time around was better. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I don't know. Ouch. But it is actually, it's like distorting with the sub a little bit, so I might turn this down. Are you going to 100% Electronicon in Los Angeles? What is that? That sounds cool. Have you ever done a D&B track? Yeah, a bunch. Back in the day. Back in the days. I haven't done D&B in a while. I had like a little thing I started where I just arranged a couple of samples I made. A little bit of release. This needs a little bit of a pad in the back, so good old trusty atmosphere folder. Also, this is an E minor. Is that okay? Is that allowed? Ooh, that is actually not correct. Then with the trackpad. Give it a bit of a rhythm. Yeah, oh, let's do something real quick. I don't know, sorry for neglecting the chat a bit. I don't know, I just want to make a drum loop real quick. I need some chill kick. And some percussions. Oh, wait, no. You guys go in here. So I have it set up in a way, I don't know if yeah. I've probably explained this a million times. But I have 2 drum racks. One is just for kick and snare, and then one is for cymbals and percussions. And the kick and snare one just goes straight to the master. The cymbals one goes through the sidechain. Oh, these are nice. Very garagey. Oh, I love that one. Yeah, why not? And then how about some... Ooh. Yes. Yeah, everything that's like... Yeah, but not with the... Like, without the tail. And yeah, like that. So it's just... Even shorter. Come on. Shorter! There we go. Okay. Yeah, why not? And then some actual snare. Or something. Or maybe just a snap. Who knows? It's production. Everything can happen. This one's kind of nice, but a little aggressive. Maybe just in quieter. Oh, this one's also kind of nice. Okay, let me look back at the chat again. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But we're doing kind of both here. It's a wild back and forth. Collab with Zomboy? Yeah, why not? I'm always like hitting people up. Like, hey, oh, we need to nerd out. We need to work on something. And then no one ever has any time. Like, no one's also mad at anyone because everyone knows how busy everyone is and, like, away on the weekend for shows. And then during the week, everyone's just chilling. Oh my god, the chat. Chill. Future Bounce? What is that? Is that, like, Melbourne Bounce with Future Bass combined? How would that sound? Let's all imagine that for a second. Favorite Yasutaka Nakata production. Like every other Chiari song, but of course... Oh, actually, I feel like Naturaro ni Koishite, I pronounced that so wrong, by Perfume. The Naturaro ni Koishite, bam bam, because it changes, like the chord changes are so mad. I think it changes key for the chorus and stuff. It's so good. Yeah, okay, let's just... Dum 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 cat. Dum 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 cat. Dum 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 cat dum dum. Dum 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 dum. But now I have to shuffle them, right? But it's if it's I don't want to shuffle. I want to shuffle them. It's 150. It's pretty fast. It's gonna be a pretty fast shuffle. Like, shuffling makes everything sound a little more hectic because stuff moves to like closer together a little bit. Oh yeah, I thought I was imagining things. And now for the really nice, quick sidechain trick, which is why I have this set up like this. I can just take... This is also why I have it separate, why I have a kick and snare group and then a cymbals group. So now I can just take the MIDI and drop it into the trigger track. And now I just need to move it to a C for it to trigger the sidechain. And also, I can immediately delete all the low velocity notes, like this, and now... It's immediately sidechaining. Nice. How convenient. "100% Electronicon is a Vaporwave festival on October 19th. And that's in Los Angeles? Or where? I don't know if I'll be around on October 19th or if I have a show there. Wie kam die Collab mit Ape Crime zustande? How did the collab with Ape Crime come about? I don't know. That was really random. Did they just like hit me up somewhere on Twitter or something? Someone just texted me. I don't know. I think Jan just... How did that come about? Yeah, because I was around in Cologne so much and playing at the Bootshaus so much, and Jan from Ape Crime used to just go there to like party because he likes dubstep. So he just used to go to the Bootshaus all the time, and yeah, maybe that's how he found out about my music, and then we just made that. I just made that tune for them just for shits. But yeah, that was kind of a random collab, but that was nice. Like, why not? That was fun. Can you make a video about Faceplant? I know a lot less about Faceplant than a lot of other producers, so I am not the right person to talk about that. Yeah, we've got 1,000 viewers. This is nice. I am happy. I hope you are entertained. I'm just messing around and neglecting the chat every once in a while, and then just going back to this, like, super pinball brain day, if you know what I mean. Let's do some percussions and cymbals. Yeah, this should shuffle technically for it to be like cool. But that's so fast at 150. I like that. That's fine. That's better. This is aggressive though. Oh yeah, that is getting completely silenced from the sidechain, so that doesn't even matter. This is actually kind of nice if this was there every time after the snare. Also, yeah, this is very aggressive. It doesn't even... I can't even put that much there because, yeah, this sidechain is a little intense. I don't know if I should turn that down, probably. Yeah, that's nicer. So now we can do a little more here without having to worry about everything getting silenced. Ah, I like that hi-hat a lot more. Maybe... Da, 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 da. Yeah. Yeah, maybe the key is simplicity here. Dam dam dam. And then yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, nice. We've got something going on there. Advice: be how to start with sound design, what plugins to start, and what to learn. Finally figure everything out. But I had a manual to my Nord-Rack 2 that was actually explaining the basis of synthesis in a really nice way. But I bet there are YouTube videos doing that better. Doing a better job at that. So I don't know, like, what the best way now at this time would be to acquire the basic knowledge of synthesis and then being able to like figure out any other synth. Like, has anyone made like a really nice comprehensive video on YouTube? Probably. Where it's like, yeah, that is not boring. Remix Here We Go by Fox Stevenson. Please make a 190 BPM track. That sounds so fast. Also 190, isn't that just 95? Will you do Future Garage more? Future Garage? Future Garage? Garage. Yes. Definitely. The chat is too fast, so I'm just gonna go back here so I don't have to... look at it. Oh yeah, this is not in the... Oh, this isn't actually an E minor because the sample is not a C, so the sampler is playing it at a different pitch. We can also, yeah, we can use our serum patch and cut off some lows. I like doing something, like if it's a moving accent pattern like this with dotted 8th notes, and we have two synths playing the same thing, I do like moving one of them a 16th note over, so it's like, or something, like playing with that, or even two. So you have some sort of echo. This sounds a little weird because the serum patch is stronger than the pluck. The pluck is way softer, so the pluck should be the echo, I guess. But yeah, it's really cool, especially if the sounds are very different. And then this guy would probably have to be a little more chill and plucky. Yeah, it's like a very custom delay, kind of. I like that. We could even, I don't know, like add one more thing to this for flavor. Ow, that is the wrong pitch. Nah, that's weird. It should be for the main patch. The main patch needs to be a little more interesting. Maybe just a saw wave that goes through this. That's kind of nice. I have no idea where I'm going with this, by the way. This is all very improvised. Oh, I should use the mouse again. This is way faster. Also, yeah, these had way too much sub, like or too much low end in general. So we are cutting that off and adding a very nice, soft, detuned, dreamy sub. Oh, this is in G sharp minor. Hell no. We are gonna change that. Probably just a G minor, I don't know. So just down one. I actually like pitch shifting everything after a certain time of working on it, because then it's all sounds a little different and not like your ears are getting so used to the same notes that even if it's just pitched down a little bit, it's almost like hearing it for the first time again, like simulating that a little bit. Warte, ich lass dich fallen. And my girlfriend's back. I just need to let her in real quick. Ba-da-ba-da. Like, I don't know why, but it already sounds like something new and exciting again, and it's like a nice way to trick your brain into thinking, to like get the first listen kind of experience. Nice little soft sub. The chord changes are a bit fast. Maybe we can that sounds like Doom. Maybe we can change that. I gotta let my girlfriend in real quick. I'll be right back. Can I just stop this? Or yeah, there we go. That works. Okay. That works better as a second hi-hat here. So this thing in sustained is switching notes for me way too quickly, so we are gonna use a donk. Ah, this needs to switch between minor and major, but that would be cool if it was. It's like playing a nice loungy chord. I made all of these myself one day for like for professional donk purposes. I mean, this one works a bit hard, like strong on the attack. A little bit like Where Are You Now? I kind of like that one. That one has cool overtones. Starts to sound a little bit like Throwback. because it has the ninth on top. That's why it sounds so similar. So it should be one. That's kind of sweet. Oh yeah, you can hear the piggies in the background a little bit. Try a 190 BPM track, you won't regret it. It's not drumstep, because drumstep would be up to 180, yeah. But then sometimes, like, as soon as it hits 190 or 200, I start to perceive it as 95 or 100 again. Because it's like the same, sort of. It's just twice as fast or half as fast. Ja, the Piggies are really loud. Irgendwer im Chat war so, oh mein Gott, wie laut sind denn bitte die Meerschweinchen? Do you will out another release of your EP? We put a Wallmonger today. I think there's gonna be another track tomorrow. I don't wanna go. Yeah, I could show that project actually. That's kind of fun because I recorded some guitar just for fun. Actually saved it as little loops here. Virtual Riot emo guitar sample pack coming soon. They're like at 185. I feel like the second time around should do that. I have no idea what this is or where this is going, but I'm not against it, is what I'm trying to say. I don't even know if this is gonna work. If it does, yeah, that's nice. That's like a nice little turnaround there. I feel like the bass can have a friend. This is turning into Bob Ross producing. Let's give him a little friend. No one should be alone. Everyone deserves a little friend. Yeah, why not you, but without the sub, and then, yeah. It's just like making the ninth on top a little stronger. This is also terribly EQ'd. This is just jamming. I don't know if this is gonna turn into anything, so don't be mad at me if it does not. Oh yeah, this is how I would make room. Actually, this is maybe some interesting mixing stuff. This bass has a lot of harmonics, all of that stuff right here, but we have our little pluck playing in the back, right? So obviously the main notes are around here, like the fundamentals of everything. So that's I just gotta look over here. That's 500 hertz, somewhere around there. So I would take 500 hertz out for a plucky bass down here to make room. Like, that's sounding thin right now by itself, but this bad boy's filling that up. Same for this guy. So that's nice and chill, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe this will go somewhere. I don't know. Stream ting. Yeah, where's the I don't want to go project file? I'd like to show that. That's cool. Oh yeah, we need the sound is feedbacking. Oh yeah, sorry. I haven't set it up in a way. Maybe I can. I should be able to, since I'm using loopback to go into OBS. I should be able to sidechain the mic to the speaker so that the mic turns off whenever there's music playing. That should work. Next time. See you in a year. No, kind of. Okay, yeah, this was kind of fun. This was just me messing around in the evening, recording some guitar. Oh yeah, this was fun. This is like the cheapest guitar ever from Guitar Center for like 80 bucks or something, some used electric guitar with some nice ambience in the back, like. All those vocal samples are from Splice, like different packs that I really liked, but yeah. I'm trying to manually turn down the mic every time I play music. Yeah, this one's kind of nice. Maybe we can make something out of this at some point. It's got a weird BPM. I don't know, 185. Sounds like very summery beach pop. And then it got like way too funky over here. These little and are mildly inspired from Burial's Ashtray Wasp tune, like the last 2 minutes of it. There's like a little piano in the back that does exactly that. And it sounds so nice. I've been like stealing that ever since I heard the song because I just like it so much. How to mix the guitar? I don't know, I did a terrible job at it, kind of, because it sounds like ass by itself already. I definitely took out a lot more low end than you'd think you should, but I think you need to with guitars if you have other stuff happening in the mix. Like the entire samples group also has a big low cut, because it's mostly the guitar in there, and like by itself it sounds almost too thin. But in context, it always works really nicely. This is why I hate mixing guitars, because you have to ruin them so much, kind of. I always want, like, if I just work on them by themselves, you want them to sound full and exciting, but they have to be, like, rather thin, actually, to work. Cutting so much low end. Like, ignore this. This is actually not really doing anything. Since this is happening afterwards. Wow. Genius mixing, innit? Yeah, and then it's just using guitar rig. It's actually not the hot solo rig preset. If I open this, it'll overwrite and it'll sound terrible. It's just like the most clean preset I could find. I'm just DIing straight into the interface with the guitar. There's no, I don't have an amp or anything. Is there sidechaining? Yeah, someone was asking about volume shaper, how to trigger with MIDI. There's just a little MIDI track down here and the sidechain track that has volume shaper on it, or shaper box. I think they're from the same company, right? This cable, guys. And then this is just a MIDI track that goes into, like, sends to sidechain shaper box. And then every time this hits a C, it triggers the sidechain. So in this case, again, I just copied the entire MIDI from the drum rack. But because my kick drum's on C, this immediately works, and like all the other notes don't trigger it. There's nothing up here on this C, so that's fine. And then I just dragged one of the snares down to be on the C as well, so I could just delete all of the rest, but yeah, it doesn't make a difference actually. I think the sidechain isn't that strong either. Yeah, so like 50% for this, because it's some chill stuff. You don't need to pump it like crazy for this. Hehe. These are some nice layers though. Oh wow, that is not in sync, but that's fine. And then there's like this little thing on top. Like super filtered. And what else is there? This guy. Come on. Altogether, it sounds really nice. I love this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, and the bass is just Serum. Sometimes I use like the Scarby based libraries from Contact or something, but if there's so much going on, you almost can't tell if it's like a real base or a Contact base or Serum. So yeah, that's cool. Actually, I think this is too fast. Eighth notes. This needs to be quarters. I like that how for something like this you don't really need sidechaining. It just sounds very nice and open without sidechaining suddenly. If you've been listening to like so much EDM all the time, you're so used to everything ducking that it sounds really weird once you stop using it for a different kind of song. But I can recommend try not to sidechain something sometimes, especially a vocal. Like even for an EDM tune, try to not sidechain your vocal, because if you have like big chords in the back and the vocals are fighting the chords, if your vocals are not sidechained but the chords are, the vocals are going to come out a lot more, and that's already something you want. That's nice. Are you gonna release more melodic dubstep in the future? Yes, that is my intention. How do you do your set visuals? Oh, that's a topic for a whole nother live stream, because I got into animating with Cinema 4D, so I made a lot of my visuals myself. Where is it? There's like a good one in here. This one. Like these are all made in Cinema 4D. Terrible resolutions. This just is not even full HD. It's like 720p. Because I had to render them on this MacBook. So I have an Octane render license, but I can't use it on the MacBook because there's no NVIDIA graphics card, so no CUDA rendering. So yay! But it's just like particles with global illumination and stuff. Very, very basic. But I like doing this a lot, and I wanted to build a PC actually. Oh, Willie needs to help me for this, barely alive. Because he loves building PCs, so he needs to give me some tips. I used to build PCs too when I was younger. I wasn't. I mean, everyone knows I was on Windows initially. So yeah, I want to build one to make new visuals, better visuals. Yes, I watched Corridor. I was about to go and I wanted to get some merch. Their shirts look really nice actually, and I want to support them too. So it's like maximum incentive. I want to buy some shirts. Have you ever going to tour in Norway? I've never played in Norway. I don't think I've ever been to Norway. I played in Sweden one time, like really long ago. I think 6 years or 7, and it was like a hardstyle show, and there was a little tiny dubstep side stage, and I think there were 4 people there for me, but it was fine. It was okay. That was 6 years ago. Would you ever try out FL? Yeah, I always kind of wanted to, or have like a back and forth between FL for more sound design and then Raging and Ableton. I haven't found the time yet. But, huh? No, all good. Oh, is everything really delayed? I'm sorry. Is there like annoying stuff happening to the sound? How did you make the donks? Just plucky filters and weird shit. That could like be the intro to another thing, and then like, yeah, I mean that's almost glitch hop. If we speed it up to like 200, is this just gonna warp? Do I have everything on warp? That could be the intro to a glitch hop tune, and then we can write from there. That'd be fun. How to make Skrillex VIP flute sound? You mean the this like weird high sound? I don't know. I have no idea. I've never seen the project file. I think it would be a sample. Like, I don't know. It sounds like a high pitched vocal or something. I know Must Die worked on it, so he likes to use like, I don't know, like screaming baby noises and stuff. Like there's a baby laugh sound right before the second drop or something. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's a baby. I don't know. The chances are pretty high. I haven't tried Blender yet. Yeah. I'm scared of it because I feel like if you move to a new software. It's like, yeah, it's like learning a new DAW if you started to then learn a new animation software. And that's already just my side gig, sort of side project thing, making my own visuals, so I don't want to spend too much time on that. So I must stick with Cinema 4D. Is there one more thing I can show before we stop the stream? Because I need to eat something. Maybe we can continue later, but I want to go see Cone Sound tonight. Oh, I'm so stoked. Bad triplets. No, this one's kind of perfume jazzy. This one's kind of interesting because there's a cool plugin in here I wanted to show you. Because this is very random, without any plan. We haven't even made like a song or anything. I'm just scrambling, either answering chat questions or opening random shit. So yeah, this is kind of interesting. There's this plugin called Halftime. It's like $10 or something. Oh, Cable Guys, again, the guys who do the sidechain plugin that everyone uses. And it just slows down stuff, but kind of like the Ableton Beats Warp algorithm does, in a way. Because it also gets slower, so it doesn't adjust your tempo, it gets slower as well. So for example, this is the original thing. Well, that's a bit loud, I'm sorry. And then if I slowed it down with this, it would... Oh, come on. 2. And then up here, this is kind of the refresh rate, like when it takes another, I guess, grain, you would say in this case. So if this is set to quarter notes, then every time, like over here, it's gonna like take new audio in, and then it'll stretch this bit to the length of this bit, and then it'll stretch this bit to the length of this bit. I think that's the best visualization, kind of. So now, since now it's gonna catch all the kicks and snares, since it's always gonna refresh right here, we have a full beat, like. If I set it to like half a bar, it'll take this bit and stretch it like this bit and stretch it this long, and then it'll take this bit and stretch it this long, so it'll skip the snares. So now it changes up the beat, actually. So I thought that was really cool, because it's a, like, sometimes I just throw this on my master just to see what happens, and if like whatever I've been working on suddenly sounds a lot more vibey or darker, so that's really cool. But you can also use this on basses, no joke. Let's do that real quick. One more thing, because you can like blend it in, so it can only affect a certain frequency range, or you can, yeah, there's like a dry and wet. So let me show you how this sounds on a bass. So we're just gonna take your standard preset, like, I don't know. Yeah, this guy, but yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That has a little bit of tonality kind of in there. So now we are gonna use the halftime beep. Oh yeah, it only works if you hit play in your DAW. So I'm gonna make a MIDI note. So that's already working, obviously, but we have a mix knob, so we can like mix it in. I'm gonna speed this up, so it's like actually sounds like it's the same speed, and then you can just like blend in a certain frequency range. And suddenly you have like this lower octave layer. You can also go minus 1.5. That's cool too. Or 2 octaves down. This is actually cool. This gives it like a nice little mid-range dirt. Like this. Actually makes this tonality of it a lot more interesting. Sounds a bit like a dog bark now. Riff. I like it. And then add good old Fat Rack. Okay, that's a bit loud. Why is that so much? This is too much. This is probably going out too loud over here. Yeah. Nice. And then you can see what's going to sound like on other patches. This might need more mix or wider range. Oh, let's do the whole thing. Yeah, it's just a nice way to layer in some additional dirt. It sounds nicer if your bass actually has like a little bit of a tone that can then be pitched down. Like these are all super messy. Yeah, oh, here we go. This one has like a little bit of, like that's a note. That's nice. Yeah, let's go with a higher one. Also, calm down a bit. So with this, oh yeah, you can even hear the refresh rate of this. That's really detuned. I wish there were like more settings, like not times 1.5, but like times 1.4, 3, or that you had a slider to adjust this. But because that's actually like adding an interesting tonality. It's not adding any, I think, latency, because it doesn't need to wait for a grain to come in to then track pitch or something, since it's just non-destructively pitching it down. Oh my god, there's so much spam in the chat. Jesus. Ban them all. I don't know how I can. I need someone to take care of the chat. I mean, we're gonna end this stream in a bit anyways, so don't worry. Do I have control over this? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm sorry I haven't been looking at the chat that much. But yeah, this is a cool little trick I wanted to show you before we end this mess of a stream. But thank you all for coming around today. How long has this been going on? A little bit over an hour. Nice. I know I should do this more often, but I hope this was still entertaining. I need some food. I've only had breakfast so far, and it's already 1:30 p.m. Thank you so much. I think I can make the chat slower somehow, right? There's like this little button up here that should be this. It's okay, do it. There should be a settings. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there's probably settings here where we can slow down the chat or something. But this is the first time I've been streaming on YouTube, so I don't care. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, have a nice day. I hope I'll do this again soon, just as much as you hope this. Enjoy the EP. Wait, I should have the pre-sale link ready. Damn it. Let me post this link in the chat real quick. You guys should all check it out, and then you can all like pre-save on the EP. That's gonna come out. Oh, here we go. linktree.ee/disciple. You should all go there. Oh, I can't post links. Even I can't post links in the chat. I can. Wow. Oh, interesting. It immediately grays it out. Okay, never mind. Yeah, just check out the new track. It's on SoundCloud. It's on the Disciple SoundCloud. And more tomorrow. I think there's going to be another track tomorrow, so have fun. Everyone have a nice day. Bye-bye.